Hello everyone, my name is Tim Schroyer and today I'm going to be going over a review and analysis of another monthly paying dividend stock. This one is going to be ticker symbol PBA, the Pembina Pipeline Corporation, and I'm going to be going over its dividend information, some financial information, and also its options information during this video. If you like this video and want to see more, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button down below. It does greatly help out my channel and allows me to make more content like this. Hope you have a great day. Pembina Pipeline Corporation provides transportation and midstream services for the energy industry. It operates through three segments: pipelines, facilities, and marketing and new ventures. The pipeline segment operates conventional oil sands and heavy oil and transmission assets with a transportation capacity of 3.1 million barrels of oil equivalent per day, ground storage of 11 million barrels, and rail terminaling capacity of approximately 145,000 barrels of oil equivalent per day, serving markets and basins across North America. The facility segment offers infrastructure that provides customers with natural gas, condensate, and natural gas liquids, better known as NGLs, including ethane, propane, butane, and condensate, and includes 354,000 barrels per day of NGL fractionation capacity, 21 million barrels of cavern storage capacity, and associated pipeline and rail terminaling facilities. The marketing and new venture segment buys and sells hydrocarbon liquids and natural gas originating in the Western Canadian Sedimentary Basin and other basins. Pembina Pipeline Corporation was incorporated in 1954 and is headquartered in Calgary, Canada. It has 2,623 employees. Over the last year, their stock has increased 55.51%. Over the last 6 months, it has increased 35.94%. Over the last month, it has gone down 1.17%. Over the last 5 days, it is up 1.1%. And over the last day, it is up 0.64%. They have an earnings per share of 1.88. They have a annual dividend rate of $1.91 per year. They do pay out monthly with a yield of 6.47% dividend yield. They have a 5-year growth rate of 6.61%, and they have grown their dividend for the last 5 years. They pay out 17 cents per month, which adds up to the $1.91 annual payout. Their ex-dividend date tends to be around the 22nd through 25th of the previous month, with a payout date typically around the 15th of the month. So, for instance, you would need to have shares in this company by right around April 22nd to 23rd in order to get the dividend for April that will be paid out in May. Now on Pembina's own financial statements for the consolidated financial overview for the 12 months ending on December 31st, 2020. You have to remember these figures are in millions, so the 2,997 for 2020 is actually 2.997 billion. So right now, the infrastructure and other services revenue in 2020 again is 2,997 million compared to 2019's 2,426 million, which is a change of 571 million or 24% change. Now, their product sales revenue did drop in 2020 from 4,804 million to 3,205 million in 2020, which was a loss of 1,599 million or a 33% loss year over year. Their total revenue is 6,202 million in 2020 compared to 2019's 7,230 million, which again is a loss of 1,028 million, which is a 14% difference. Their net revenue did go up though between 2019 and 2020. It went up to 3,444 million in 2020 compared to $3.120 billion in 2019, which is a $324 million change or a 10% increase. Their adjusted gross profit did drop. In 2019, it was $2.442 billion compared to 2019, which is $2.322 billion, which is a change of $120 million or 5%. Their gross profit also saw a loss year over year. 2019 was $2.442 billion compared to 2020's $2.008 billion, which is a change of $434 million or 18% change. The earnings loss is $316 million in 2020, where it was a $1.507 billion profit, which is a $1.823 billion difference, or a 121% change. The earnings loss per common share, the basic in dollars, was a loss of $860,000 in 2020 compared to $2,690,000 in 2019, which is a difference of $3,555,000 or a 132% change. And that's the same for the diluted dollars. The cash flow from operating activities was $2.252 billion in 2020 compared to $2.532 billion in 2019, which is a loss of $280 million or 11% change. They did have a small increase. The adjusted cash flow from operating activities in 2020 was $2.289 billion in 2020 compared to 2019's $2.234 billion, which is a change of $55 million or 2%. They had capital investments of 2020 of $1.029 billion compared to 2019's $1.645 billion, which is a loss of $616 million or 37%. Their adjusted EBITDA in 2019 was $3.281 billion compared to 2019's $3.061 billion, or a change of $220 million or an increase of 7%. And their total volume in 2020 was $3.5 billion compared to 2019's $3.451 billion, or a 49 million change, and which amounts to a 1% change in volume. Now for options. This is an interesting one since it is a dividend stock that pays monthly. It is possible to already, if you want to purchase 100 shares, you can sell a call against those 100 shares and earn, say, an extra $65 here for expiration of May 21st. The problem being that the ex-dividend date is going to be right around that date also. So if you were to have the stock price go above, for instance, the $30 stock price, then it is likely that you will have your shares called away from you before the ex-dividend date. So that is definitely a risk you need to keep aware of. As for buying the shares at a discount with doing a put, you can do that if you choose to. Right now, it looks like the $25 and $22.50 strikes are paying out about a 10-cent or $10 premium, since it's 10 cents per share and there's 100 shares in an option. And that would get you a slight discount on the shares. For instance, if you were to sell the put at $22.50 and the stock were to drop below that, you would in essence be buying the shares at $22.40. So that would be about a 25% discount compared to what the share price is right now. Thank you for watching, everyone. And if you found that information helpful, you can go up here to the playlist I'm going to have up here and watch my other stock reviews. There are several that are monthly paying dividend stocks, so I hope you find that helpful. And if you do, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Have a great day.